Hello, everybody. If I have not had the pleasure of meeting you, my name is Jania Flake. I graduated from the school that we so love and adore in 2019. One UCA just wasn't enough for me, so I decided to go to the University of Central Arkansas, where I am majoring in exercise science pre-PT. When I was asked to speak today about what union has meant to me, a rush of joyful things came to my mind. I was reminded of how this school was my home away from home, and it practically raised me from preschool to senior year. I was reminded of Mrs. Sagely's Bible classes and how we used to beg her all the time to let us play salad bowl. I was reminded of morning announcements with Mrs. Debbie. I was reminded of Mrs. Wells and how she used to graciously quiet me down in her library that was always such a happy place. I was reminded of Mrs. Smith in her English class and how I would get so excited when I would realize that she used an entire red pen on my paper. And I was reminded of, oh, how I miss Coach Beach's lovely halftime speeches that would soon turn into a game of dodgeball, of us trying to dodge the markers that he would throw out of love. And I cannot help but smile when I think of all the memories that flood to my head instantly of when I think of my time at Union and what it means to me. And when I think about what this school means to me, although all those fun things that come to my mind that make Union, nothing will ever surpass the lifelong friendships, the academics, and most importantly, the start of a relationship with Christ that Union has provided me, which makes Union. And it is what means the most to me. As I previously mentioned, I am a freshman at the University of Central Arkansas. My roommate from this past year has actually been one of my best friends since the third grade, and it was at this very school that this beautiful friendship began. When I tell people that, it blows their mind. They cannot believe that two girls survived junior high and high school together as friends, let alone went to the same college and roomed together and are still as close, if not closer. And my response to them is, if only you went to my school. The school has taught me not only to love, but how to love well. And now I have reaped what I have sown, and the fact that I have friendships that will literally last a lifetime. So thank you, Union, for showing me and giving me friends like the Proverbs talk about that sit closer than a brother. The next thing that comes to mind when I think about what Union means to me is how much effort the faculty and staff put into preparing us academically for the next level. While college is so fun and it is so great, there's a lot of things that can truly break a freshman's college experience, and one of them being the transition from high school academics to college academics. Oftentimes I hear college students saying, man, this is nothing like high school. I do not feel prepared at all. And it is very true. College is nothing like high school. It is more time-consuming and it is harder, which is exactly what Union taught me. They prepared me for a workload that I would soon face. The teachers pushed me outside of my comfort zone, and although I didn't see why, and I couldn't always understand how it helped me back then, they knew exactly why and how it was going to affect my future. So thank you, teachers, for being the example of the Psalms and teaching me the way I should go and counseling me with loving eyes. Lastly, the most important thing that Union gave me that I will forever be grateful for is the start to my personal relationship with Christ. As I mentioned earlier, there are a few things that can break a college freshman experience, and another being their faith. It is tested, and what they thought was once a solid rock turns out to be sand, and it crumbles instantly. And yet the one thing that I can still hear Mrs. Sagely whispering in my ear is, whatever you do, do not put your Bible down. Everything about my new crazy experience has been oh the much sweeter because you guys have taught me to never put my Bible down, which I am seeing the fruit that it produces when you do build a personal relationship with the Lord. Union has been a prime example of what faithfulness and obedience looks like in times of hardships and trials. So thank you, Union, for having the faith that moves mountains, because that faith has taught a girl that one day she can move mountains of her own. And for that, I am eternally grateful. So thank you.